If you sailed due south from Karachi, you would not see any land till you reached the South Pole. Travel northwards, and you would witness some of the most spectacular scenery, culture, and people that you could ever imagine. This is Pakistan. A land steeped in history, giving birth to the Indus civilization. Dating back to 6000 BC, Mohenjo-daro, or the Mound of the Dead, is rightly regarded as the cradle of civilization. Here, people lived in well-planned cities with an advanced lifestyle well ahead of their times. Brick cities from the Indus Valley civilization stand beside Buddhist ruins, contemporaneous with the birth of Christianity. Taxila is an archaeological treasure of the ancient Gandhara kingdom, which flourished 3000 BC. Where Emperor Ashoka built a series of monasteries in Jolya and Dharmarajika. This great complex also housed one of the first universities in the world. Alexander the Great passed through here, leaving behind indelible marks of Greek influence. It is the history of many races, their ambitions and dreams, both realized and lost. Archaeological sites and imposing monuments are scattered across the country, bearing witness to its magnificent past. Many more adventurers came to conquer this land of plenty, but none could match the glory and power of the great Mughals. They were great connoisseurs of art and music. The architecture and gardens left behind speak volumes of their skills and tastes. The remains of their splendor are scattered all over the country. Known as the cultural hub of Pakistan, Lahore hosts some of the most impressive Mughal and Victorian architecture. It's Pakistan in miniature, since all its colors, sights and sounds, history and culture represent the whole country. This Mughal city boasts of the elegant tilework of the Wazir Khan shimmering in the Sheesh Mahal at Lahore Fort are the epitome of art. Before and during the Mughal period, Sufism thrived in this region. It has left great impressions of peace, love, and harmony. Today's Pakistan is rooted in this rich history and diverse ethos. It is one of the few countries in the world where the festivals of all major religions are celebrated with equal zeal. Alongside the Islamic religious festivals of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, Christmas and Easter are celebrated with great emotions. Hindus observe their festival of Diwali. Every year, thousands of Sikh pilgrims come to Pakistan to visit their sacred places. Pakistan is one of the few countries in the world that exhibits such amazing contrasts of people in terms of color, creeds, races, and customs. As a socially enlightened and moderate society, education has been placed at the top of the agenda, from basic schooling to the highest degrees. Universities specializing in all disciplines, like the Aga Khan and GIK Institute, and many others produce doctors, engineers, lawyers, IT specialists, and other professionals like Professor Abdus Salam, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist. With more than half of the population below the age of 20 years, Pakistan is a nation with a rich grounding in culture, an array of arts and crafts, and most importantly, a magical romance of youthfulness. The multicultural past has given the people a diverse cuisine varying from province to province. A shared spiritual and cultural experience of the Pakistanis can be witnessed during many religious, cultural, and national celebrations. Spring festivals are celebrated all over the country with great zeal and enthusiasm. The National Horse and Cattle Show, and of course Basant, the Kite Festival. With music gala, exotic foods, and partying, it attracts dignitaries, diplomats, and artists from across the world. The sky is filled with kites of all shapes and sizes. The Lok Mela, a folk festival of music and dance with craftsmen at work, and a handicrafts exhibition at the Lok Virsa Institute enlivens Islamabad. Pakistan's 800,000 square kilometers are rich in natural resources, many of which still remain untapped. With 160, it offers tremendous opportunities to investors from around the world. Reforms are the key to job creation and poverty alleviation. Due to the political and economic stability, as well as sound government policies and booming business environment, billions of dollars of foreign investment is pouring into Pakistan. Hundreds of multinationals are operating here, ranging from financial institutions, cellular service providers, hotels, industrial manufacturing, power generation, and consumer products. The modernization of the economy into a global competitor, hence raising the standard of living, as reflected in many new development and housing projects. Agriculture is the mainstay of the economy. The magnificent irrigation system, second largest in the world, is a great contributor to the prosperity of the land. "Thou shalt be the glory of the East," said Sir Charles Napier, referring to Karachi, the economic hub of Pakistan. Its modern airport welcomes business travelers from the world over. Karachi boasts of an unusual mixture of modern skyscrapers and 19th century Victorian buildings and wide boulevards. The recently established port of Gwadar is expected to be the hub of international trade. Pakistan manufactures some of the finest sports goods in the world, including brands such as Adidas, Puma, Slazenger. The footballs used in the World Cup are made here. Sialkot is known throughout the world for its surgical instruments. Other products including rice, petroleum products, gems and jewelry, cotton yarn, leather products, and ready-made garments are among them. The hand-knotted carpets and rugs are acclaimed and appreciated throughout the world. Islamabad, the capital and the seat of an elected government, with a vocal and active opposition, today houses one of the largest number of women legislators in the world. These socio-political reforms have opened up new horizons for women to play key roles in all walks of life, from ministerial posts to running the central bank, and from flying passenger planes to fighter jets. A nuclear and missile power, the country has made tremendous progress in all fields. Today, it builds state-of-the-art Augusta submarine and the latest jet fighter, Thunder JF-17. Its growing stature among the polity of nations is recognized by frequent visits of many eminent world leaders. A nation crazy about sports. Playing both modern and traditional sports and games, they have won world championships in cricket, squash, and snooker a number of times. Apart from such international sports, many indigenous games and sport are highly popular and mark the individuality and fun-loving nature of Pakistanis. Their music is a beautiful blend of tradition and individual talent. It draws inspirations from the rich contributions of the 13th century poet and musician Amir Khusro, who composed the earliest ragas, and 16th century classical musician Tansen. Even the pop music is a fusion of the classical and modern tunes. The diverse ecosystem also makes it an attractive tourist destination. The varied landscape from lush plains and deserts in the south to the majestic mountains in the north make Pakistan unique, offering all 4 seasons throughout the year. If it's 50 degrees in Sibbi in the south, people are skiing in Naltar in the north at the same time. Offering many adventures, the Khyber Safari train runs through the rugged mountains of the Khyber Pass, making it an exhilarating experience. Pakistan nestles amongst 3 of the world's the Himalayas, Karakorams, and the Hindu Kush. Of the 14 8,000-meter peaks in the world, 5 grace its skyline. With Chagori at 8,616 meters, ranking second highest in the world, is popularly known as K2. A land of opportunities, surprises, and magical contrasts, appropriately described as the world's best-kept secret, inviting you to explore its beauty and grandeur, its rich history, its versatile culture, and to enjoy the hospitality and love of its people. Welcome to Vibrant Pakistan.
Paris, the City of Lights, offers something for everyone. From shopping to beautiful Beaux-Arts architecture, this city is a magical fairy tale alive in the 21st century. With so much to see and do, it can be a bit overwhelming as to where to start. This is the reason why on our website, we created 30 more videos about the city, including food in Paris, Paris at night, Paris with kids, and more. But for now, let's count down the top 10 attractions that are a can't miss during your visit to this magical city. At number 10, the Pantheon. Located in the Latin Quarter in Paris and a short walk from Jardin de Luxembourg, this one-time church now functions as a secular mausoleum, housing the French citizens, including Victor Hugo and Marie Curie. But it's not what's located underneath the Pantheon that's a must-see attraction. The 360-degree panoramic views of the city are some of the best in all of Paris. And with shorter wait times than that of the Eiffel Tower, visiting the Pantheon can save you valuable time if you're on a tight schedule. At number 9 is the Arc de Triomphe. Located at the western end of the famous Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe is the linchpin of the historical axis which extends from the Louvre to the Arc. Check out our website for more videos about special tours in this area. The Arc de Triomphe is accessible by both the RER train and metro stations with an exit at Charles de Gaulle Étoile. A lift takes visitors to the top, and of course, take in some breathtaking panoramic views of the city. At number 8 is the Tuileries Garden. Located between the Louvre Museum and the Place de la Concorde, this public garden is a great place to take a break and relax after a long walk down the Champs-Élysées or after a long day of visiting the Louvre. It also offers a number of activities for children, giving parents a chance to relax. For more information about visiting Paris with children, check out our special video on our website and learn how visiting Paris doesn't mean having to leave the kids at home. At number 7 is Centre Pompidou, located in the 4th arrondissement of Paris, near Les Halles and the Marais. Centre Pompidou is the largest modern art museum in all Georges Pompidou, which is located in the front of the museum, is famous for its street performers, and in the spring, it is home to miniature carnivals featuring a wide variety of bands, caricature, and sketch artists. Just the thing to keep the kids happy after a long visit through the museum. Number 6 is Versailles. While not centrally located in Paris, if you can only fit in one day trip during your visit, make it to the Palace de Versailles. Located 30 minutes outside of Paris via the RER train, Versailles is the most luxurious and historic royal chateau in all of France. Be sure to do your research on the many things to do while at Versailles before you go, as it is so massive that you are sure to miss some hidden treasures if you are not prepared before your trip. At a time in Paris, you should consider skipping this attraction, as it does eat up a full day of your time when visiting Versailles. Number 5 is Sacré-Cœur. A popular landmark located at the summit of Montmartre, Sacré-Cœur is the highest point in the city, and as a result, offers some of the best views in all of Paris. And the best part is, it's all free. Sacré-Cœur is also a great stop after a long walk through the streets of Paris, where you can enjoy a picnic underneath this incredible church while basking in the panoramic views of Paris. To learn more about Montmartre, check out our website for an exclusive video about this area. Number 4 is Opera. One of the most beautiful buildings in all of Paris, Opera is not a final destination, but rather of Paris, which is better known for the Grand Magasin of Printemps and Galeries Lafayette, two of the most famous shopping centers in all of Paris. What makes Opera such an attractive stop is that it is a nice alternative for those to enjoy the cultural side of Paris while others venture off shopping. Opera is also adjacent to the Paris Story, which is an amazing historical tour through Paris, fully realized in 3D movies and a miniature replica of the entire city. Number 3 is Notre Dame. Probably the most well-known cathedral in the entire world, thanks in large part to Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame, is located on the eastern half of Seine. Due to its overwhelming popularity, it is best to visit Notre Dame during the week, when lines to visit the top are shorter, and be sure to check out the crypts of Notre Dame, which is an often forgotten treasure of this cathedral. Number 2 is the Louvre, one of the world's largest museums, housing nearly 35,000 objects from prehistory to the 19th century, which are exhibited over an area covering 60,600 square meters. Located on the right bank of the Seine, the Louvre is the most visited art museum in the entire world. When visiting, we recommend that you prioritize what you want to see. If Egyptian artifacts are your fancy, stick to that. However, if you're more interested in Greek culture, go to those wings instead. To put it simply, there is no way you can see all of the Louvre in one visit. To maximize your time, and always purchase your tickets in advance to avoid waiting in long lines. Number 1 is of course the Eiffel Tower. As it is without a doubt the most famous attraction in all of Paris, it is also the most populated, especially on the weekends. So, it is best to visit the Eiffel Tower on weekdays, and you must book your tickets in advance if you want to travel to the top of the tower. Wait lines can exceed 4 hours, and for those with a limited amount of time in Paris, can find themselves there for the entire day. These were our top 10 attractions in all of Paris. Visit our website to view 30 videos with all of our tips and reviews in 10 different languages, so you can plan your perfect vacation. Bon voyage!